Okay, welcome to the 10th video. Welcome to the 10th video in the We Are Ready or WAR series to help students at Speedway prepare for the ISTEP 10. The first question on today's worksheet is a linear inequality. Sarah is selling bracelets and earrings to make money for a summer vacation. The bracelets cost $2 each. Notice it says that that is the X value, meaning that even though it's not currently labeled, we could label the x-axis number of bracelets, and earrings cost $3 each. So the Y is representing our number of earrings that they're making. It says, given the graph, which solution is a possible answer for this situation? Now everybody that's taken algebra knows that the solution for a linear inequality is anything in the shaded region. So what we want to do is we want to take our four potential answers and we want to graph the associated points. Okay? 0 bracelets, 100 earrings would be 0, 100, which would be located right here. $20 bracelets, 100 earrings would be an X of 20 and a Y of 150, which would be right on the dotted line. $50 bracelets and 100 earrings would be 50, 100, which would be located right there. And then finally, 40 bracelets and 200 earrings would be located there. Now, this is pretty likely to come up on the ISTEP because they want to test and see whether or not you really understand how to tell if a point is in the shaded region. Now, 2 of those points are clearly not, definitely not in the shaded region. That's A and C. So you should use your answer eliminator right away and go, those are definitely not in the shaded region. But the other 2, one of them obviously is, and the other one kind of looks like it could be, which could be confusing. However, in the case of a dotted line, a dotted line is not part of the solution. So even though it appears to be, this point is on that dotted line. And if it's on the dotted line, then it is not a solution. So our correct answer is D, 40 bracelets and 200 earrings. Number 2 on this worksheet deals with area and perimeter of a shape where we are told the length and the width as polynomials. It says write a simplified expression to represent the area for part A. Well, area is length times width, and you're supposed to know that. That is not on the reference sheet. Also means I couldn't answer that question. If you asked me on the test, you said, what's the area of a rectangle? I'm not allowed to answer that question. You've got to know it. Okay? Now, if we look at this, the length is this polynomial, and the width is this polynomial. So all we need to do is multiply them. Yeah, I know, it sounds easy, right? So we're going to do 5x squared plus 8x plus 2 times 2x minus 3. We had one of these just a couple videos ago. We need to make sure that every term in one of these two multiplies every term in the other one. So this should turn into 6 terms. 2x times 5x squared is 10x cubed. 2x times 8x is 16x squared. 2x times 2 is 4x. Negative 3 times 5x squared is negative 15x squared. Negative 3 times 8x is negative 24x. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. And then our final step would be to combine the couple pairs of like terms, giving us that the area of our shape is 10x cubed plus 1x squared minus 20x minus 6. Okay, part B says identify each expression that represents the perimeter of that same shape. Select all that apply. Well, how do you find the perimeter of a rectangle? You add up all the sides. So there is a much lesser known equation for perimeter of a rectangle, which says 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So in this case, that would be 2 times 5x squared plus 10x minus 1 plus 2 times 2x minus 3. So right here, we can definitely rule out a couple of these, okay? Letter A is the one we just did for area. That's area, not perimeter. So that one is definitely not it. And if we look, letter D is this, except it doesn't need a 2 in front. So D is out because this is only going to give you half. Now the other two are actually, it's a little bit tricky. If we were to combine like terms for these two, that would be 5x squared plus 10x minus 1. But in order to get the perimeter, we would need to double that, because there's another 5x squared plus 8x plus 2 down here, and another 2x minus 3 over here. So C does work, although it's not the best representation. And if you look at what we have written right here for perimeter, if we switch these two terms around, that is exactly what we're looking at in B. So B and C would both be correct answers. That does it for the Day 10 video.